All right, Scooterpax fans, the moment we've all been waiting for. Well, at least the moment I've been waiting for. 1990 Topps Super Jumbo Pack. This is a big one. 106 cards plus 2 special glossy rookies in this pack and a piece of gum. Although one of these packs, the gum is edible, but the flavor is not the best. I mean, it's not horrible, but the glossy rookie set for 1990 Topps was a 33 card set as opposed to 22. So that's probably why you get the 2. Real quick, what are we looking for in terms of rookies for 1990 Topps? Big one's going to be that Frank Thomas. That's going to be the corrected version at $4. Made the Hall of Fame in 2014. Sammy Sosa at $2. Bernie Williams at $1.50. Larry Walker and Juan Gonzalez, one gone at $1 apiece. Larry made the Hall of Fame in 2020. And Marquise Grissom at 40 cents. Here are the 100 cards for 1990 Topps. Topps like to give the popular players the 100 numbers. And then below that, any players, the players where the last 2 numbers were 50 were the next popular, and then below that, any cards ending in a 0 or 5 were considered to be pretty popular. So wouldn't mind getting any one of those, especially that card number 1 there. Glossy All-Stars we just did 2 rack packs, 1 in each video. Be sure to check out that. We got one of the cards on this list. The other one's not on this list, and I was pretty surprised that he wasn't on this list. But be sure to check out those 2 videos that we just did. In these Super Jumbo packs, we do get glossy rookies. That big one is going to be the Ken Griffey Jr. coming in at 15 bucks. I don't remember off the top of my head if we've pulled one or not, but wouldn't mind getting that one or any one of those. And the only error card where a corrected card was made is the infamous Frank Thomas, no name on front. It's going to be a $5,000 card. I did some research on Google. I love Google AI. And I'll leave it at that because we could probably make a whole video about the pros and cons of Google AI. But I asked Google AI, I said, what packaging would you typically get the Frank Thomas no name on front? And it told me that obviously wax packs, which I had guessed. It also mentioned vending boxes, which I was a little surprised about. So you may have, and there's actually some vending boxes. There was a guy, I don't know if he still has them, but there was a guy selling like 3 vending boxes of 1990 Topps, and they were he wanted less than 50 bucks for them. And I was contemplating taking those off his hands, and then I got into buying other stuff, but wouldn't mind getting a vending box. Now we have gotten Scooterpax, we have gotten vending boxes before. I just don't do videos of them because they're 500 cards, but it does add to the complete set in making it more complete. And I've gotten vending boxes from both eBay and my favorite sports card store, McNulty. Cards are looking good as far as I can tell. Let's take a look at our 2 glossy rookie cards. Looks like our first one for 1990 Topps. 1989 glossy rookies is going to be of Greg Jeffries. Do not see him on my list. Second one is going to be Mark Carrion. Ooh, we got 2 Mets, both of them not on the list, so that tells me they're going to be worth less than $1. And these are double asterisk variations, but very cool on double Mets. Glossy rookies. Let's go ahead and put them right there. There we go. We start out with Topps All-Star Rookie Gold Cup card of Tom Gordon. There's Mike Greenwell. Let's go ahead and put Mike up on the stand. Rest in peace to Mike. Unfortunately, he passed away. John Franco, Jose Guzman. Manager of the Philadelphia Phillies at the time, Nick Leyva. And there are no team leaders cards for 1990 Topps, so they are put on the back of the manager cards. Let's see. Don't have anybody too spectacular on the back. Ken Griffey Sr. Let's throw some love to Pops. Rod Nichols, Steve Bedrosian, Rex Hutler, Dan Billardello. Nice. Bernie Williams rookie. That's what we're looking for. That's going to be one of the rookie cards. Card should be card number 701. It is. That's worth $1.50. Sweet. We'll take that Bernie Williams rookie. Topps All-Star rookie. Gold Cup card of Jerome Walton. Now, was the other Gold Cup card? No, that was going to be Tom Gordon's second year card. What about Jerome? No, that's going to be his rookie card, but not a notable rookie card, according to Beckett. Got Mike Smith, Dan Murphy, Barry Lyons, Sid Fernandez, Topps All-Star rookie, Gold Cup card of Bob Guerin. Wow. I guess that's going to be his rookie, but he played for the Yankees in '88. Maybe his second year card, but he did a whole lot of minor league stuff. Greg Myers, Gene Harris, Jeff King, Gino Petrelli, BJ Surhoff, Brooke Jacoby, Rob Deere, Joe Carter, Steve Finley, Randy St. Clair, Terry Kennedy, manager of the Los Angeles Dodgers at the time, Tom Lasorda. Let's take a look at the team leaders on the back. Looks like Eddie Murray led in runs with 66, home runs with 20, runs batted in with 88. Kirk Gibson tied for 2 with triples with Jose Gonzalez, Alfredo Griffin, and Mickey Hatcher. And then stolen bases at 12. For pitchers, Oral Hershiser led in innings, 256.2. Tied with Tim Belcher for wins with 15. And earned run average at 2.31. Rest in peace to Tommy there. We'll put him up there. John Smiley, Gus Polidor, Junior Ortiz, Mark Parrott, Shane Rowley, Kevin Gross, Tim Laudner, Jerry Reed, phenomenal country singer, the other Jerry Reed was, Dave Henderson, Jim Eisenreich, Ron Hassey. Topps All-Star rookie, Gold Cup card of Craig Worthington. Looks like it's going to be his second year card. Frank DePino, Joe Girardi, very nice, who went on to manage. Dave Gallagher, Kirby Puckett, sweet. Ooh, and that's going to be a 100 card number 700, which tells me that that card is worth a quarter. Kirby made the Hall of Fame in 2001. Rest in peace to Kirby. We'll put him up there. Marty Barrett, Tom Herr, Pat Clements, Junior Felix, Hubie Brooks, Luis Quinones, Eric King for the White Sox, used to him being with Detroit, and Brett Butler. All right, not bad in that first section. We pulled the Ken Griffey Sr. card, threw some love to Pops there. Nice long career. Our rookie card went to Bernie Williams. That's going to be $1.50. Young looking Bernie there. Very cool. Front center stage, we pulled the late great Kirby Puckett. And that's going to be a 100 card worth a quarter. Also, Tommy Lasorda, manager of the Dodgers, rest in peace, and Mike Greenwell, phenomenal player. Unfortunately, he passed away from cancer fairly recently. Our 2 glossy rookie cards both went to New York Mets players, Greg Jeffries and Mark Carrion. Maybe a smidge bit of a corner issue up here, but it is what it is. All right, y'all, let's get into the second section. I know we're coming up on 10 minutes, but we do not rush on the Scooterpax channel. So sit back and relax. I should have probably said that from the get-go, to sit back and relax. This might take a little bit of time. But again, we don't rush on the Scooterpax channel because what's the point? What's the point in going through these cards if we're going to rush through them? There's the gum. Gum's looking good. Okay. It's actually soft. And the taste isn't bad. Maybe it was another pack. Nope, it was this gum. I'm starting to get a little bit of different taste, but oh well. Unfortunately, the gum left its mark on the A. Bartlett Giamatti card, commissioner of baseball at the time. And they made this card because he passed away. Little tidbit of trivia. He actually passed away shortly after he banned Pete Rose from Major League Baseball. It was within 6 months when he banned him, he passed away. And so, speaking of Pete Rose, now that Pete Rose has unfortunately passed away and he is eligible for the Hall of Fame, I do wish that he gets in it. He sure does deserve it. And I like the fact that Major League Baseball said that once you pass, your ban is only while you're living. Once you pass, then you've got an opportunity. Unfortunately, Pete Rose is never going to have an opportunity to see himself go into the Hall of Fame. All right, here we go. Got Todd Froworth. Cards are looking good in the second section with the exception of that gum damage, but we put that in the Jordan Mason pile. Got Steve Cummings. Charlie LeBron. Oh, nice. Sammy Sosa. There's another rookie card we're looking for. Should be card number 692. It is, and that's going to be worth $2. Let's go ahead and put our rookie cards over on that stand there. Got Matt Williams. He was, his rookie was 88. Matt Young. Marvell Wynn. Chris Gwynn. Believe brother to Tony Gwynn, if I'm not mistaken. Daryl Boston. John Brand, let us know. I believe Chris Gwynn was brother to Tony Gwynn, so let us know in the comments about that, John. Gary Redus, manager of the Detroit Tigers at the time, Sparky Anderson. What a great manager he was. Let's take a look at the leaders here. Ooh, I don't see my Alan Trammell anywhere. Are you kidding me? I do see Sweet Lou Whitaker, though. He tied Gary Pettis with runs, 77, led in hits with 128, doubles with 21, home runs with 28, and RBIs with 85. So good deal on that. Got Jason. Actually, you know what? Let's throw Sparky up on the stand. Phenomenal. I think he passed away, but I'm not 100% sure. John, let us know if Sparky passed away. Pretty sure he did. Jason Grimsley. Luis Soho. There's a Syracuse Chiefs native right there. I remember seeing him at MacArthur Stadium in Syracuse, New York, back in '89 when he played for them. Let's go ahead and put him up there. Manager of the St. Louis Cardinals at the time, Whitey Herzog. Looks like we've got Vince Coleman on the back that led in runs with 94, triples with 9, and stolen bases with 65. Let's go ahead and throw Whitey up there. He's a phenomenal player. Keith Miller, Gary Templeton, Jeff Ballard, Steve Buechel, Robin Yount. Very nice on the Robin Yount. Starting to get our awesome stand full. Mike Brumley, Danny Tartable, Al Newman, Tony Fosses, Mike Schooler, Tracy Jones, Matt Noakes, Jody Davis, manager of the California Angels at the time, Doug Rader. Looks like we've got Wally Joyner on the back leading with hits, 167, doubles with 30. Bert Blyleven in pitching led innings with 241, wins with 17, and shutouts with 5. Got Dan Petrie, Mike Davis, Dave Magadan, Tom Henke, Gene Nelson, Greg Litton, R.J. Reynolds, Joe Hesketh, Scott Greltz, Mark Thurmond, Rick Dempsey, manager of the New York Mets at the time, Dave Johnson. Looks like we've got Howard Johnson, Hojo, in most of this list here for batting. He led in runs with 104, hits with 164, doubles with 41. He tied with Dave McAdin and Kevin McReynolds for triples with 3. Home runs with 36, runs batted in with 101, stolen bases with 41, and a batting average of a .287. Sweet. Got Jeff Treadway, Larry Sheets, Dennis Oil, Can Boyd. We threw him some love earlier. Let's go ahead and put him back up there again. Wes Gardner, Mark Knudsen, Todd Worrell, Greg Maddox, Gary Thurman, Luis de los Santos, tops all. Star rookie Gold Cup card of Craig Worthington. Looks like it's going to be his second-year card. Frank DePino, Steve Wilson, and finally Greg Olson. Wow, getting a little warm outside here. Coming up to just over 16 and a half minutes. I appreciate you if you're still with us. Again, we don't rush. Get through this nice and relaxing. I mean, we're trying not to be too long-winded, but we threw some love to Oil Can Boyd. Phenomenal player. Nice long career with Boston. Threw some love to Robin Yount. Nice long career with Milwaukee. Good Lord. And ended 290 his card number, so definitely popular player. Threw some love to manager Whitey Herzog. Pretty sure he passed away, but not 100% sure. Got Luis Soho, Syracuse Chiefs native. Remember watching him at MacArthur Stadium in my hometown of Syracuse, New York. And manager of the Detroit Tigers, Sparky Anderson. Nice. Our rookie card in this super jumbo pack went to Sammy Sosa. Nice. A young Sammy. That is awesome. Unfortunately, we lost the A. Bartlett Giamatti card to some gum damage, but rest in peace to A. Bartlett Giamatti. All right, folks, there you have it. 1990 Topps. 106 plus 2 card super jumbo pack. Exclusively on the Scooterpax channel. Thanks for watching, y'all. Thanks for supporting the channel. We're coming up to 18 minutes. If you're still in there and watching, I appreciate you. Appreciate your loyalty. Appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch the videos. I love making them as much as I hope most of you enjoy watching them. Stay safe and stay tuned. Got a little bit of a, not so much of a surprise, but something extra fun coming up next that is part of 1990 Topps. Take care.